Welcome back to Taste of MelRose. Today we are gonna do a salmon salad. Now I'm gonna pan sear my salmon. I'm gonna roast off some cute little baby potatoes and some on the vine baby tomatoes. So let's get started with our little potatoes. So I kind of like to gauge it by the smallest size. So they're all different sizes. So what I'm gonna do is cut this guy down to meet that one. And so there's just a few of those in here. So we're gonna get these onto my baking sheet. I'm gonna cut those guys down a little bit so they all look same size. Okay, so I'm reserving half for my tomatoes. But right now, let's just address these guys. They're gonna need some olive oil, so a nice little glug on top of that. And salt. I love my potatoes salty. Like, I love salt, but they have to be salty. So space them out so that everybody's got room, you know. And now we're gonna take our tomatoes. Okay, so these guys are gonna lay here and they're gonna get the same treatment as the potatoes. Okay, these guys are gonna go in at 475. We're roasting them. So you wanna put your oven on roast, 475, and these are gonna go in for about 15 minutes. Okay, so next I'm going to prepare my salmon. Now this is 2 pounds of salmon. And generally when you're serving a protein to a guest, it's a half a pound per person. So this is for 4, and I'm just gonna kind of clean up the edges a little bit because I want them to all be pretty even. Great, perfect. And I like to check it and see if there's any bones, if I can feel any bones down the center, and I don't. So that's great. Pretty. Love salmon. So I'm gonna get my pan onto medium-high heat. Next, we're simply gonna season this with salt and pepper. Perfect. All right, so to my pan, we are going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. All right, guys, in we go. We're gonna do skin side up. You can actually see the line of the cook mark kind of creeping up. So you can see to reserve a little bit of pink in the center. But these guys have about, I'm gonna say about 6 to 7 minutes on each side. So the base of my salad is gonna be radicchio and baby arugula. All right, so I'm gonna turn these guys. I'm gonna add some olive oil, and then what I'm gonna do is massage these leaves down. Radicchio can be a little bit tough or a little bit firm, so kind of massaging and rubbing down the leaves, it loosens them up. A little rub down always loosens me up. We have our balsamic vinegar. Just gonna lightly drizzle on top. Cracks of pepper. All right, so let's check our salmon. Perfect. It's really great. So I'm gonna turn the heat off, set it aside. let's check on our baby potatoes and tomatoes. So the tomatoes are looking great. They're kind of plumped and like just coming out of their skin. Delicious. So you are gonna go there. And we're just gonna let these things cool down and calm down a little bit because it is a salad. I want it served at room temperature. So we're gonna let these guys cool. All of my components for my salmon salad are nice and cool. Well seasoned. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna take our potatoes. I'm gonna grab five and just get them coated in that olive oil again so they're all shiny and pretty. I'm just gonna sprinkle those on our salad and our lettuce. Everyone is nice and mixed in. Now our tomatoes. We're gonna layer on our salmon. Sit nestled over there. Really lovely. And last, we'll garnish it with a little bit of parsley. This is gonna please anybody. It's delicious. It has potatoes, roasted tomatoes, arugula, radicchio. Can't wait to eat this. Enjoy.